Foreign Minister Saifuddin Abdullah is coming under increasing pressure over the poor handling of Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob's visit to the United Arab Emirates last month. The Malaysian ambassador to the UAE, Tariq Sufian, and the Consul General in Dubai, Hasril Abdul Hamid, have been recalled, but many observers believe the two senior diplomats have been unfairly treated. The saga has been one filled with drama, involving, among others, a leaked audio clip, a police report and a 3-page statement from Wisma Putra, yet it seems far from over. Wisma Putra's decision to recall its two top diplomats from UAE became public knowledge following an FMT report on April 10th. A source had told FMT the two senior diplomats in the UAE have been reassigned to a pool in the Public Service Department in Putrajaya, where officers falling out of favour are sent pending their next move. Only Tariq and Hasril were present at the airport to receive Ismail when he landed in Dubai on March 29th for a 3-day visit. There were no top UAE officials present, unlike the usual protocol for a senior minister of the host country to be officially assigned to receive foreign dignitaries. Another source said the ambassador had informed Wisma Putra about the UAE government's reservation on the timing of Ismail's visit, which coincided with Expo 2020 Dubai, but it was not heeded. Wisma Putra did not react to the FMT report immediately. However, on April 11th, Wisma Putra released an official statement confirming the two diplomats had been recalled and accused them of failing to discharge their responsibilities over Ismail's visit. It claimed that Tariq and Hasril had failed to coordinate administrative and logistical matters for the Prime Minister's visit, resulting in Ismail having to wait a long time for passport and immigration clearance at the airport. Subsequently, an audio recording went viral. A man was heard complaining to a Datin about the problems the ministry faced and alluded to the growing number of vacancies at Malaysian missions abroad.
Datin, memang betul. Actually, we are having a lot of problems.
Wisma Putra has since lodged a police report over the leaked audio and is carrying out an internal investigation as well. Meanwhile, several figures have voiced their dissatisfaction with the way the two diplomats were treated. Former Foreign Minister Anifah Aman said the hasty recall was a major embarrassment for the country and that an internal investigation should have been conducted first.
They should not have been recalled in haste. Now, this is a major embarrassment for our country, and a minister is always responsible for any shortcomings of the ministry, and he must defend his officers. I have my doubts, really, about such a senior and experienced diplomats overlooking important details, especially when it involves the Prime Minister. This type of action reflects badly on the Foreign Minister and consequently also reflects badly on Malaysia.
Anifah said Saifuddin, who had accompanied Ismail to the UAE, should have taken full responsibility for the debacle involving the Prime Minister's trip. Nor Farida Muhammad Arifin, who once served as an ambassador to the Netherlands, told FMT that many of her former colleagues were outraged over how the matter was handled.
The current batch of Wisma Putra officers are very disappointed and disheartened at this turn of events. We are all outraged that the Foreign Minister is not defending his own turf. My colleagues who know the ambassador to the UAE says that he is a competent diplomatic officer who should not have been treated in such a shabby manner by the government.
UMNO Vice President Khalid Nordin said it was very unprofessional of the Foreign Ministry to put the blame squarely on the diplomats. Instead, he said the Foreign Minister must take responsibility for what happened.
Malaysia clearly needs a new and more competent leader in the Foreign Ministry.
Some see Wisma Putra's decision to go public with what it perceives as the failings of the two diplomats as throwing them under the bus for the shortcomings over the Prime Minister's trip to Dubai. The Foreign Ministry would disagree, but whatever may be the case, the whole episode has brought much unwanted attention to Wisma Putra and Foreign Minister Saifuddin Abdullah's handling of the matter. Nadia Azmi, FMT News.